racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Now, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Touchdown, Carolina!
So Sam Darnold, not really known for having the strongest arm in the NFL, but he certainly laid that one out there.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
They still can't get it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Yetur Gross-Matos able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught. It's Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Darnold. Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
And that is incomplete.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Darnold from the gun. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And on is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And this one caught by Beasley.
Allen to Beasley, 1st down Buffalo.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it.
7 yards to pick up there.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
55 rushing yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On play action, Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown. Well, there is a marker on the field. The celebration may be short-lived. Let's see. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. And watch the
Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down, and the Bills have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. On first down, it's Darnold. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Darnold. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A final shot before the break. Darnold eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. Here's Darnold. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. McCaffrey will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Jeremy Chinn, the Panthers' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. On 2nd and 7, Allen. Check down to Breida. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Allen off the play fake. It's complete to Diggs. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, tight. Hey, check Mike 21.
Here's Allen to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a third and just a few inches. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Darnold on third down. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Taron Johnson made the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Back to throw, Darnold. Flush to his right. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. To throw is Darnold. Flushed out right. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To the air, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On the handoff, this is Breida. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
95 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a give to Breida. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Allen.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
You gonna see
Throwing is Allen. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bills, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.